No one ever expected this. Welcome everybody. So in this video, I'm actually gonna try to play a little bit as I go to the main screen there. Oopsies. But mostly to kind of just do a rant, I guess. The pros and cons of streaming Smash. Oh my god, you guys can hear me in double. There you go. Hopefully this would be like a video that's more like commentary based rather than like, hey, I'm playing Smash. And people could look at it, I guess, afterward if I feel like I want it to be just something left over on YouTube, yeah. But hey, welcome in. Let me go and put this in my Discord. Let's see. Let's see. Peace. Here we go. I'm just gonna put the link. Screw it. Okay. So I don't need to have this up anymore. It's just gonna be me solo, so nobody's joining in this commentary other than me. But hi, welcome in. So, just to give you experience, or give you experience, to understand me, my name's Ashisa. I got the name Ashisa from playing this game, and it was because I was learning Japanese, and my first name, it starts with an A. So I kind of was like, okay, what can I make as a three, because you're only allowed like 3 characters as your name. And what was that, Smash? Was it 64? I think it was Melee. Melee. Yes, Melee. And so I was like, okay, 3, you know, hiragana symbols. Yo, let's go. So I ended up creating Ashisa. It looked pretty. I don't know. That's how basic I was. And I mean, come on. I was probably like, oh man. Yeah, I had to be in high school, right? So yeah, it had to be in high school, like freshman year, right? So, yeah. I think it was then. Because I didn't know any Japanese before then, so that makes sense. But, so I've known Smash since Smash 64, the first one that came out. Melee, Brawl, the Smash on the Wii U. I didn't do any of the little console-based ones. Console-based, the handheld ones. So, and then I got into this one because, unfortunately, I didn't want to get the Switch, okay? I really did not. I was like, dude, I'm done. Done. And then this game came out, and the Wii U wasn't getting many people to play anymore. So I was like, okay, I have to get this console just to play Smash. It intrigued me. It was just, I bought the game before I think I even got the system. So it was the only reason I continued with my Nintendo path. So, unfortunately for me. But it was one of the games that I was actually decent at in comparison to the other things that I like played. I really sucked with puzzles, so Zelda wasn't the greatest for me, but I did like it. But Smash was just kind of a simple game, right? Yeah. Like 2-dimensional, and there's even movement that you can do rather than you're just stuck in one spot. I hate like like Tekken and Capcom and stuff like that, like where you're kind of just stuck. I can't, like, you can move up and down, sure, but you're kind of just like, your framework is very limited. Well, Smash was like, woo, you get to jump, be all over the place. For someone like me who had a bit of ADHD when she was younger and as an adult, Um, it kept my brain occupied. I really did like the 64 as much as, somebody at this time would be like, that just looks so choppy. That just looks so like slow because it was. And I think I really enjoyed that value because you just get these massive hits. Just like, and it'd be like, paw, and they like to have the elegance, like, oh, like, it was just something really cool that time for me, at least. And I think I just liked being able to beat some of the guys that my brother would bring home and, like, want to play Smash. And I'd be like, yo, I could kick your keister. Let's go. It was a sense of pride, I guess, from this game. But streaming Smash, though, is a whole different story. I don't know if anyone really knows my story. I was in a really big mood, really feeling down, really depressed when I started streaming. I just desperately was grasping at straws. And again, the one game that resonates with me was Smash, right? And I started streaming, and the only thing I thought I was capable of, like, streaming really was any good at was Smash. So I go in to Twitch, don't know what I'm doing. No idea. Never even actually, like, I only saw, like, my ex-boyfriend go on Twitch, watch it, and I'd be like, oh, see Mango, and Mewtwo King, I think. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. You could see people that, like, you're a really good Smash. But that was all I had known about Twitch. And I decided, I was like, you know what? Oh, and, sorry, I saw one of my friends streaming as well on Twitch. And didn't know it was a live, like, public feed. Like, any random could have just come in. I thought it was like a private, like, and you had the little eye back then. So, YOLO, you find out later on. I go on Twitch and I stream for the first time Smash. And honestly, I am silent about my audience that's, like, chiming in the chat. And I'm like, am I supposed to, like, acknowledge their presence? Like, am I? So I'm typing to them, and the person who came to my stream and actually, like, talked to me was like, you could make the commentary during your actual, stream. And I was like, oh, my bad. So it was that place that I started from. Absolutely nothing. Honestly, to be like, hey, I knew what online was. Not really. Okay. I remember maybe doing, like, games with, like, what was it, 8 people you can have show up if you deem to have that many people in your life. And you'd play like that, right? So it wasn't too much. I know I did most of my fighting in all the other games, and I switched from main characters from Pikachu to Kirby to Ice Climbers to, unfortunately, they were taken out of the game, to Sheik. Because I did not go in the time of Zelda and Sheik. That was not my main. So that's why I disown Zelda. It's like just doesn't happen. But that was my, like, so I get to this game, and so therefore I'm like, okay, you got the whole roster here, right? Let's just see. Hold on. Go to Smash. Just so that I don't bother the online system. Look at this. Be my Valentine. Look at how many. Look at, guys. I want you guys to see. This is what's happened over the years. Saturdays, Smash 64 rules, the customs, FFA, items, tourney rules. Yes, I did tournaments. That was something else. and then be my Valentine. I even had a tournament on Valentine's Day where we just randomly paired up people. And again, this is just all things that I developed just with my viewers that came by, to, the vibes that the people who actually were like, hey, willing to watch a girl Smash streamer were giving. And so I just went with what I went with. All these things. I work? Yeah, what are these things? I don't even know. Maybe things that are already preset, but I don't know. But anywho, let's go with tourney rules. I don't really care. I'm just looking for the characters. Okay. So, when you stream, okay, I'm going to give you guys a couple of things here. For me personally, I was doing arenas, and this was to kind of just bring in folks to play with me, essentially, because I was like, hey, that would be cool. Gather a group. Let's play. I'm not somebody who wants the spotlight, especially as I'm doing a spotlight video right now. But I didn't really like the idea of people just watching just me play. It just didn't sit well with me. Again, there are streamers who will love that spotlight, who will just be like, I am so good at this character, watch me. I am one of those people that's just like, I'd rather be in the shadows, especially, the type of how Sheik is. Wonder why I pick her. It's just, for me, I was into arenas, bringing other people in, having fun. That was just my personality type. So you have to realize some of these stages are quite useless with a group of people, okay? Because, okay, let's take, for instance, like Mother 3 here, or Newport City, I can't even say it. A lot of space for viewers, for people who join the arena, just like kind of get lost in. And they start not fighting each other. You have to be like understanding that a lot of people that come into a Smash stream are very set in like the tournament structures. Like, let's have it as let's see, what is it called? I can't remember. Battlefield, Final Destination, like all these very boring, nothing's happening. You're going to just duke it out, and that's how this goes, right? So you'll get a lot of that when you stream on, like, let's say Twitch, right? That you'll be like, okay, they're only here to kick my butt, So you go with the vibe, and again, a lot of people will be just like, in titles, they'll say, oh, friendly battles or friendly matches. So that could help you in like steering you if you don't want to be too serious. Open arena is one of those things that a lot of people will search for. And that's where I just kind of said arena ID or whatever, and people would join if they wanted to. Luckily, it has some really good viewers. But there are a lot of toxic people in Smash. That's all I gotta say about that. But my point is some of these stages, like this one, is from 64. Okay, these stages to me are beautiful. Like, every single one of these 64 stages are huge memories for me. When I was a kid, obviously, before high school. And I think it was right literally at the cusp. But anywho, right? Probably a couple of years before. Anywho, these are just not Final Destination. Who gives a shit about that? Anywho, but like Peach's Castle, where you had Mario and Luigi in the classic mode trying to kill you, you were in this stage. And then you had the little bouncer, the little what do you call it, those bounce pad things just hitting you, and boink, boink, and you see the computer just slowly going to you, because it was the first, like, real, like, basic stage you get. Computer's not that hard. But anyway, then you had Congo Jungle, which I don't know if it was really called Congo Jungle back then. I don't care. It wasn't, that's not important. Fact is that you had the barrels down below the stage, which were scary as hell. Because once you got in one, I could never really press the A button well enough to be able to not get me dead by the end of it. It's really bad. So, again, this is amazing. I'd say Hyrule Castle is one of those, for me at least, greatest memories I've had. Because you had a little wind tunnel thing, and you just like randomly throw a character across the stage into that wind tunnel, and woof, they're gone, right? But again, you get rid of all the fun of the stage, you know, and all of a sudden it's just the castle. It's better than, you know, Peach's Castle. I give it that. But if I'm to remember that looks anything like, I don't know which Zelda this is. It says Legend of Zelda, but I don't know which one, because Ocarina it does not look like to me, but I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough. But that's not like an iconic thing for me, like from a video game. That was, you know, and I'm sure someone else it is. I just wasn't paying attention. Anywho, Super Happy Tree. I don't know if it was necessarily called that. Again, these things are kind of like, their names are kind of like questionable if they were back then called that. Again, I might just be totally losing my marbles, you know, at the end of the day. Okay. But this stage was where it was nice. You had the clouds off to the side. They disappear, right? That was fun. Especially when you had a hammer. You had like an item matriculated on one of the clouds. And there was that you can't really get off the cloud. So like a hammer, right? And I try to like jump from the cloud onto the stage. And like, again, even with the first Smash, it came out with this hammer. And it's hilarious because it's just like, it already knew it was going to be a game of chaos. Because it didn't come up with that later. It, first one. There it is. And, you know, Mario partying it up, you know, kind of idea. Like, there's just no, like, Mario games, typically, for me at least, have been, like, if you play with multiple people, like Mario Kart to Mario Tennis to Mario Party to Super Smash Bros. Like this, right? Like, they're all about understanding that these games are just going to give you chaos. And you can't really determine, like, you're the best winner of this whole thing because you're so skilled. If you have these items on, right? You could, if you were, again, doing, like, a small battlefield, no items, you know, 7 minutes, 3 stocks, no handicaps, whatever, you know. Yes, you could determine, with all that scratched out, you know, who could be potentially better. But they give you all these options of items and essentially make sure that you still have that chaotic element. And that you can't just say that the person who's the best skill-wise is going to win. Like, that's what's fun about, for, you know, so all ages can join and they can all be entertained. Yeah, Dreamland. Dreamland was, you know, the most entertaining part of the Dreamland was honestly the tree just blowing at you. Like, there wasn't much more to it. Then I think that was really it. I think the apples and stuff fell like in what, Melee or Brawl? I can't remember. I didn't care for much of Brawl. I liked Melee. Brawl, Meta Knight was like king in that one, and if anyone says differently, they didn't play Smash long enough. But there was just so many Meta Knight mains, and it was insane. And anywho, digressing. Saffron City, again, you have a... Oh, I love this. Okay, Saffron City was one of the best stages back in 64 land because, see, you had that helicopter pad over to the very far right. And what you would do is get Kirby, use his up B, and it literally is his little, you know, his little blade attack that he goes all the way up and then goes down with it. And you would literally spike anyone who would be in that area down there. They would never be able to get out of it. It was beautiful. It was one of the most amazing stages. And honestly, because the Pokemon do come out as well. Charizard, I think. Or is it just Charmander? I think it's just Charmander. Again, long time ago. What was it? The other one that blows up. But anywho, these Pokemon are just fun. It's a fun stage. Okay? But I should probably not go through all of them individually, but I just wanted to because of the 64 stages. Those are my jam. But they got funner and funner throughout. Oh, not funner, funner. Sorry. They got more, like, I guess, sparkly, entertaining, you know, throughout the years. For me, at least. I'm just really, again, nostalgia. The first one. First one hit it for me. So, the point is if you're setting up arenas, you've got to make sure, like this stage, for instance, Temple. Oh, I love Temple, okay? This is one of the most amazing stages there is. Because you could go to the bottom part of that stage and just duke it out. All you do is get to 400%, and you're just having the time of your freaking life of like, where are you going to survive? Are you going to die? And then if you go far enough down, it's like a death match where you're just on a little thing. And you're trying to, like, win against somebody just on that little platform. Who's going to win? Who's going to get that little platform, right? So, but this stage, if you don't have the right people, somebody's going to be out in the corner right. Somebody's going to be out in the corner left. Somebody's just to be camping down at the bottom, doing absolutely nothing, waiting for somebody to join them. And then there's just somebody who's at the very, very bottom who's trying to use their up B all the way to the top right, right? Like this stage is not ideal for arenas. Okay? Not ideal. But it's still fun. I love the stage. But again, you have to have the right people to join you to be like, okay, we all agree we're going to be at the bottom. We're all going to like duke it out to 400%. You have to put unlimited time because it's just going to take forever. But it's just depending on your vibe in your like stream, what you would enjoy. But this is things that you'll notice that like, I got so many complaints of putting items, just items into arenas. Like that was the death of ever just bringing anyone back into my stream. Only very few people would come in for items. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna put items. And I don't really care. The items don't really like hit with me in this game. They did in 64. Again, loved 64. Loved it so much. But sorry, Smash 64. But so, losing items wasn't that big of a huge issue for me, so... Okay, so... What do you learn? Choose your arenas wisely. You'll be able to select which ones. Usually your viewers, do not let them determine your whole stream. They will. They will. So... You gotta be strong in what you want to do. So if you want to do arenas... and you want to have a duke out over in Temple, and you're gonna, you know, you're gonna lose a lot of viewers. Yes. Okay? You're gonna do fighter stances at the very bottom, and that's all you're gonna do? You're gonna lose a lot of viewers. Yes. But are you going to gain some friends along the way? It depends on you. So, again, that goofy vibe may resonate with you. It can resonate with other people. So just being true to yourself and what you like, you should try to make sure you're doing that on your stream. And for Smash, because Smash, people will take over your stream. It's just how it goes if you allow that. Because they have their preferences, they have their likes. They're just like, yo, I just want a fighter stance instead of duke it out. You know, the Jeff of the group, right? So... Hi, why is Temple your favorite stage? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Oh my god. But that's the warning I give, is that if you're trying to stream Smash, again, the rule sets are, you know, one of those things that really dissuade people, like 100%. They're the thing that tell people, I don't want to play with items, I'm leaving. I don't want to goof off, I want to be serious and competitive. So, again, it's whether you want all the views in the world, more views you're gonna get is by doing competitive stuff. Sadly enough, the people who, in my opinion, who do the goofy stuff and get a lot of viewers are the ones who are really established in their stream. So they could stream whatever the heck they want. It wouldn't matter. Like, the viewers are loyal. But if you're trying to gain some, oh, I'm trying to gain viewers, I'm trying to increase my numbers, your best bet, this is from All She Says Advice, is set competitive rules. And not, like, again, not to be so much competitive, but serious rules. 7 minutes, 3 stocks, Omega stage to Battlefield, and that's gonna get your big amount of numbers. Unfortunately, the silly stuff isn't really gonna get you very far in gaining numbers, but it's still fun. It's, again, whether it's the best. There's no stage. What's the other one? The Kirby one. Where is it at? Crud. Where is it? I always am really blind to find stages. Not gonna lie. Beyond this point, even from here on, I'm still blind to find what stage I'm looking for. It's horrible. Oh my god. People play long enough that they'll know exactly where their favorite stage is at. And me, I'm just like, oh. Downloading. So, for me, let's see. The Animal Crossing. Okay. Great fun rule about this is that KK Slider comes onto the stage for Smashville. And where's the other one? It's up. It's up somewhere. Come on. Nope. I'm not seeing it. Telling you, I'm pretty much trash at seeing the stages here. It's too many colors. Why am I not seeing it? Is it down below then? God, I'm so useless at this. Okay, hold on. One Animal Crossing. Oh, here it is. Okay. Town and city. Okay. So yeah, KK Slider comes and join on Saturday nights. Okay, whatever time zone you put your Switch on, by the way. And I think it was based on whoever was in the arena that it was like, I can't remember because I was in different time zones. So I would get it earlier, but then like my viewers in California, right, or that time zone would give it when it was theirs, I think. But I'm not sure. It might have been just the host's whatever time frame. But anyway, KK Slider joins you on Saturday nights. But, oh yes, the Kirby one. I was looking for that. And I cannot for the life of me. Ooh. I know that looks like it is because it's distracting enough. Oh, come on, girl. You got this. And yes, I was always blind in my streams, and I still am because I don't have my glasses on right now. Let's see. Oh my god. One of these days I'll find it. I'm this pathetic. Oh my god. This is why I hated doing tournaments. You don't understand. Whoever is the host, I think. Okay. I hated tournaments for this reason. Not because, like, again, tournaments are like you're selling yourself to your audience, okay? But I would hate it so much because I had to find these stages and be like, okay, I'm selecting this one, and like, and then like we would make it to Nintendo 64 stages or whatever, right? And then I had to switch it to be like, okay, wait, this isn't the actual name from the 64 console. Like, which one is this? Like, like especially the Samus one. Not Brinstar Depths, the other one. Which technically isn't. Oh, there you go. Brinstar. which technically isn't it, but it is it. I don't know. But yeah, and if you don't, you don't do legal stages. People just sometimes have an actual cow about it. Like, I've had it where viewers will be like, no, we want illegal stages. In tournaments to just regular arenas. It's pretty wild. I still can't find it. I still can't. It's gone. It's not coming back for me. It's like, it's right there. It's right next to where you're at. Aha! I found it! The Great Cave Offensive. Now, this is one of these stages that you have to have the right crew to be in here, okay? Because if you don't, there are people that literally just stand there. Literally stand and do absolutely nothing at the very top. And people just don't go down and have some fun, like literally slash someone up into one of the lava things at the top, like, bottom left there, and just like have the time of your life of just like adding so much percentage to someone and then just go, bam! You know, and they're dead, right? You go off to the side of the left, or, you know, you hit them in such a way that it bounces, get all the way down at the bottom there. Like, again, this is better when there's like carts going down and hitting you, you know, but again, it just depends on what your audience is like. Again, they're going to dictate sometimes you having no fun, or you could just not allow that and just do whatever the heck you want. It's all on you. Yeah, you got this. But Smash throughout the years, I streamed for 4 years, and dedicatingly at least for 2, and very, very little for 2 years after that, because again, just it kind of gets to you. The people that join in to just the overall vibe, or at least me, it did. As much as I did enjoy a good chunk of my audience, there was that resistance of like people coming in and just being like, I just want to play something real. Why are you guys just silly being around here? Okay. Just have one person to ruin. But I'm just pressing one. I'm not saying I want that one as my stage. Okay. So my point is that you also are given this opportunity when you do arenas, is you can have everybody be whatever main they choose, right? So I usually came out with Sheik, right? Okay. And, you know, we can have a real serious game, right? But sometimes if it's just 2 people show up in this arena, sometimes the people just don't like that they're just repeating the same battle over and over again, especially if you had someone like Cole come into the the arena and he's like trashing everybody. And again, no personal attack against Cole. It's just like, again, nobody wants to get the, you know, the losing like over and over and over again. So again, people will be like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. You know, like there's that mentality that goes out there. Understandable. But so it just depends on how big your arena gets to actually being like, again, that's why the incentive is to play by, you know, serious rules so that more people show up to an arena. People want to show up more to your stream, you know, but at the same time, are you going to get the best friends of the world? As a Smash streamer, I can say that the Smash community is more like, if you streamed other things other than Smash, you were not going to get them for your views. Like, they weren't coming to anything other than Smash. Like, big majority of people in the Smash community. Oh, no. But, you know, all I'm saying is like, oh, so you could set the vibe here, okay? So if you came in and you're like, yo, I'm not going to show them my main hand. I'm going to be playing as, again, as a female streamer. You have that. I could play like a girl kind of scenario, right? Like, oh, I'm just going to play some random character. I'm so bad at this. You know, you could play off that if you really wanted to. and then bluffing essentially. Then you bring out your big main character and destroys the whole arena. But again, this is like what your preferences are to wanting to stream Smash. Okay, like me, I just really was wanting to play with someone. Okay, there wasn't any like, dude, I wanted to prove myself the best smasher of all time. There was none of that for me streaming. So my vibe was never about that. People, if you go to other streamers on Twitch, that's their whole thing. Like, they're really thinking they're really good. They want people to challenge them, and sometimes they just get really upset with losing. Again, pick your vibe. You could be like that. You can be open to suggestions with your viewers, like I was doing, because again, I'm very inventive. Okay, so I was just like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna play this arena. Maybe someone will show up. But yeah, you could come in with your mains and make it a very serious battle. Okay, guys, you could do amiibo settings, which I just never do after being totally destroyed by an amiibo. Not the name drop there. I will prevent it. But like, you can set it up the way you want it to be. Amiibos, if you're really passionate about amiibos, you're passionate about trading your amiibo, you're really just wanting to only, again, not too many people that I saw would join for that. Like, I go to other arenas and see that there also weren't very many people showing up on their streams when they're amiibo ones. Sorry. But again, all your preferences, whatever you find the best thing about Smash, I think, is what you should go after, because somebody's gonna like it. It might just be your best friend, but somebody's gonna like it. But yeah, you can do this thing too where you go all random. That was always fun. Not all the time though. I've just not that type. I'm the type of person who needs structure. Okay, so I was just like, okay, gotta be chic. Oh, like if I wanted to have a little bit of fun, I'll be Young Link. If I and Toon Link also, Toon Link. Oh, if I want to go back to the original original characters, right? I go back to Link, which isn't really an original character because he's Breath of the Wild Breath of the Wild, character here. So he's not an original anymore. Donkey Kong. Again, they changed all their movesets by the end of years and years, and I don't necessarily know why that was like... Oh, Kirby was such trash in, what was it, Melee? Oh my god. They nerfed him so badly. He was so good at 64 that nerfing was necessary, I guess. Whatever. Like, at the end of the day, you're at the fate of the people who make Smash, okay? So you're gonna want to go back to Kirby when he was amazing, go back to 64. You're gonna have to deal with the horrible graphics, the not many characters to choose from, to the slow, hits that are happening there, to the items being really, like, junky looking. But hey, you want the original amazing moveset of Kirby? Go back then. But the point is choose how you want to go about this with your stream. Whether you want to do, oh, let's only do Pokemon. Let's do only Fire Emblem characters. Oh, let's select Marth, Lucina, Roy, Crom. Let's see. There's a couple others. Come on. I know there is. Ike, Robin. There's one more, but I don't have them. Oh, Corinne. Sorry. Forgot about you. My bad. And then you had to buy your characters, which, again, I'm too cheap. This is the mindset of what, like, surprised me. Is like, getting these characters was, I think, cheaper than getting a Fortnite skin. And I'm like, how is that, like, how is that even a thing? Like, these ones you get, like, a fighting, like, style. You get everything, the movesets to the music to, like, And in Fortnite, you just get this skin on you. Like, that's it. You don't get any move sets. You don't get any like ability enhancements. It's just the way your character looks. Oh, that just was a sad reality check. Like, why? But anywho, I was discussing in another stream at Xenoblade and having a gun that heals, and that was like the first time. Again, I don't do many gun type shooter games, right? So, like for me, like I'm sure I had a healing gun somewhere before that, but like my mind never thought about it. But as an adult, I'm like, bruh, there was a gun that heals. Like, isn't that just so contradictory? Like, should we be even doing that for like kids that like again are impressionable, thinking like, oh, a gun can heal? Like, but I'm sure there's a lot of other backwards thinkings in these video games too, so that like kids will be just like, oh yeah, that's what that does. But I was telling them about Xenoblade and telling them about like how, oh, if you play Smash, you'll know that the characters that are from Xenoblade are Shulk and Pyra/Mythra, and telling her that Pyra was very, you know, liked by the boys because of how big her moves were. Again, this was commentary I was used to doing on my stream on Twitch. Anywho, it's depending on what you want to do with Smash, to be frankly honest, but I'd say the most success is in Smash is sadly being competitive. Getting your numbers high. It's what the people want. You could change the whole idea of it. Yes, you could do that. You could start the streaming community. I never was able to really fully do. I was very much stuck in being competitive, and my spirit was nowhere near competitive, but my viewers were. And my personality is very much like, let me make my viewers happy, which made me, quite miserable a lot of times. But at the end of the day, it did destroy my Smash spirit, I guess. Like, I just get tired of playing this game every. And then I had a viewer that would play against me like 50 rounds and even just kill me every single time. Like, you have to be mentally prepared for that, folks. Like, if you're wanting to be a streamer that's chill about these things, you have to be mentally prepared that someone's gonna rip you a new one. Like, and they're gonna stay in your arena and do that for fun because they want the credit for that, right? And like, yo, you see me like totally destroying this streamer. I'm making her feel sad. I'm making her feel like, so for me, I was very much trying to like turn that and be like, okay, cool, they're killing me here or whatever. But the 50 match one was off stream, but that was a lot of fun because like, as much as I do the same consistent moves over and over again, so I'm easily predictable, like, and sadly, again, that's one of those things that I can improve upon. But it was still fun. I don't know why, to be frankly honest. Getting destroyed 50 times in a row, it's just the company I was with, right? So again, you can have the best company hang out with you, to, sadly, the mean-spirited people, the ones who are just trying to, be a complete brat, show off, But, again, that's what you're gonna get in Smash streaming, okay? Good luck if you're trying that one, okay? And let's see. Anything else? Yeah, you're gonna make a lot of rule sets because people are gonna be like, I can't do it like me. Oh yes, big huge recommendation here. Oh, huge recommendation. Do not put your time limit to 7 minutes. Do not. I repeat, do not. Like, that is one of the stupidest things, like, sadly, I learned you could do. Set your time limit to about 5 minutes max. Okay? That's enough time for people to kill each other and actually want to kill each other. 7 minutes, sometimes, people will just sit and do nothing, which was totally okay. I was like, okay, you know, I'm not really feeling Smash, but I do like the characters. I do like to hang out with my viewers. Okay, it's fine. 5 minutes of that. Well, like, another viewer would be like, hey, I want to play for real. Like, they won't wait 7 minutes for silliness. They will have already left, probably within the 1 minute of this round here, to be frankly honest. Probably 20 seconds. But you give the incentive. You're like, hey, you know, hey, what's going on? You distract them a little bit. And then, you know, you have that one person who's going to set that tone, right? And you either have 3 people bullying one person, which then that person's going to be gone. Again, this is what happens. Or, you know, they start all wanting to play Smash the way it's supposed to be, right? In quotes. So, hiya, mommy. Thank you. How are you? And I forgot to ask Cole, how are you? If you're still here. Oh my god. But the point is, 5-minute timeline, okay? Let them duke it out in 5 minutes, not 7. You're gonna regret it and you're gonna hate life just sitting there for 7 minutes. Like, might as well get a book or something, you know, to... But again, for somebody like me who likes to talk, I could not. 7 minutes is too long, folks. 5 minutes is where it's at, okay? 3 stocks is amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna say 2. 2 is just like, you're not gonna get, that you just, it's just, you get no redemption with that. You get some redemption with 3. All I'm saying. I'm good. So, my huge point of advice, as if you want to stream Smash, 5 minutes. Do not do more than that, please. Do yourself a favor, please. Yeah, and then items, you could do whatever setting of items you want. Like, let's see if I can edit this. Stocks, yeah, 3, 5 minutes. FS meter, sadly, I like it off, and that's just, again, a competitive preference, right? Some people like it on, some people like to be able to, you know, again, have that Smash ability, which they invented. It was not invented in Smash 64, so I disregard. Nostalgia right there. Refusal, stubbornness, all the above. Spirits? Oh, look at that. That's from Bayo. Let's go. The middle one above Zelda there. I'm doing good. That's good. You guys are doing good. I'm so glad that you guys are. Let's see. And I know a lot of people like spirits. I just was not into, like, I like to play the, I'll call it a spirit board. That was okay. I mean, for me, I need more of a classic mode for me to be really excited about it. But anyway, again, personal preference. CPU levels, I mean, there was no way in heck I was doing anything other than level 9, other than, like, if I needed someone to grab and, like, try out a moveset, then, okay, a 1 was happening. But, again... I'm one of those people in Mario Party that's, like, put them on Master even though I have no idea what I'm doing in the game. I can't. Oh my god. Anywho, damage handicap. Again, I'm not too familiar about, like, a lot of streamers doing this. Maybe if they're so good. Stage selection. Oh yeah, this is one of those things. Takes turns, losers pick in order, random. You gotta watch out. So it's just dependent on what you want it to be. Items. Again, like, if someone, okay, you create a stage Okay, guys, like that was one of the things too. If you allowed stages that were created by the other viewers or, again, other people, you might have some interesting stages that just are absolutely pointless. So, again, just be wary about giving everyone the ability to select a stage. Is that you get some random surprises. It's so fun. Anywho, there's the items, which again, I'm not a fan of any of these items. Like something died for me. Like after Smash 64, it just went like way too gimmicky for me, in my opinion. Again, I'm just real nostalgia based, I guess. But I love that the Smash Ball. Oops. The Smash Ball. I love that aspect. Like the thicker bottom line means it's gonna explode. I love the explosion. Was that anything in this? This is the only practical thing I found about the item. Because it's just one of those things that just creates chaos, right? So, like, for me, I was throwing bombs with Sheik, right? To hit these things, and then, pow, like, it just kills somebody, right? Um, it's just one of the funnest aspects for me for the items. That was it. And, use the little mushroom thing. What is it? The little... Where is it? Oh, Mr. Saturn. Mr. Saturn was the greatest of them all, to be frankly honest. He's just something that walks around and then you throw it at people who are just so great at shielding everything, and it breaks their shield, and it just makes you look bad, right? It's like, oh, I'm so used to just throwing my shield up that I didn't realize that that's not what I could do with the scenario. I just let it hit me, just let it happen. But yeah, this guy, Ramblin' Evil Shrew, Mushroom. Ugh, that was a shrew. But these things like the Beast Ball, the Soccer Ball I liked, was it Wii Fit Trainer for the ball to come out, and it wasn't even like, it was what was it, like a soccer ball, but they hit it like a volleyball? A little backwards. The home run bat just doesn't hit as hard as it used to back in 64. So I'm not a big fan. Also, the same thing goes for the beam sword. Beam sword used to be like long, like, and it's like super short now. It's a sad state. It got smaller, tinier, compact size to like. I just like look at all the items here, like from Zelda, right? You got the bomb shoe, right? This technically is as well the beetle, right? Right? Is it? Might not be, because like the beetle back in what is it? Twilight Princess would grab things, and then it was like you come back to you. I don't know if necessarily this one is that question mark, because it's not showing. Like Bomb Shoe doesn't even show it's from Zelda, but it is. And then you have this little guy. Yes, this is from Zelda. Is there anything else Zelda? Oh, the heart, maybe. Eh. Oh, and I think, is this thing from Zelda? I don't know. Again, like, it'd be nice if they had, like, something that shows. Nope. Anywho. Again, this could determine your whole stream. Adding none, low, medium, and high. Just so you're aware. Good luck. Oh, this is also from Zelda. My bad. Fairy bottle. Anywho, let's see. Moving on. Okay, random stage selection. Again, this is where you get to choose all your lovely stages, which is horrifying for me because I can't, for the life of me, figure, okay, this one stage that I particularly like, where am I gonna, like, find it? And then I get so distracted by looking over that there's Norfair or, you know, all these other ones. I'm like, wait, can I do this one? And then I've already lost my train of thought of like, oh yeah, I was supposed to look for this one stage. So, again, I wasn't the best at, um, the best to just stay focused. There you go. As my stream today proves. Um, again, stage hazards on or off. Okay? It's also determines your stream. C, the guy's gone, or A, the guy's there. Like, if some people just absolutely hate it, and they're like, turn it off! You know, you get a whole bunch of viewers that will say that to you. It's in Team Attack! Yo! Oh my god. This is one of these, like, things that people get so aggressively about. Like, I'm like, bruh, I like to be real on, you know, as I'm playing a game. You know, you shouldn't be allowed to throw that amazing attack at someone if you're not gonna be able to hit your teammate. No. We need to add that element of chaos for me personally. I love having team attack on. I can't do this. I can't like go off with this. Like that was my just no. And I'm sure a lot of people were just so like, it's just so competitive. It's just so real. Like, I don't care. I want the team attack on. I like. So that was again one of my decisions in streaming, and like my viewers did not determine that. I was just like, I don't care. I want it to be on. Like, let's make it real. You know, and again, my life would be so much easier if I just switched it off because, again, I have killed so many of my teammates. Oh, it's been so bad. That literally my teammate has to actively try to avoid my, like, hits that I'm going for another person. Yes, it's that bad. So, it's not that I'm trying to do it on purpose to them. It's just that they're in my way. So again, team attack being off or on, that will dissuade a lot of people. Like, if they like it competitive, they'll want it on. If people are just trying to have fun, they'll want it off. Like, so again, it's whether you want to listen to your viewers that come by or if you want to just be like, well, this is my rule, I'm making it a rule. Sorry, like, they can just move on if you're willing to risk that. I do not boost. Pausing. Oh my god. Show damage. I like to show the damage. If you did it, you know, it's really up to you. But anywho. So, those are my particular pointers about streaming. Again, this is from 4 years of experience. Smash tournaments. Good luck with that. I never did these particular, what is it, tourneys? No. I did mostly, as much as I say, oh yeah, I went into this menu. Oh yeah, I did not. I went into online to go to the vaults and stuff like that for sounds and stuff like that. I just, going through your music, a lot of people love going through this stuff. And, I don't know the full potential of this, like, all these songs. All I did was Zelda, dominantly. And I love that they had these tracks because, again, the arena needs some music. It needs some mood music, right? So, I was definitely, what was it? Song of Storms sometimes would happen, to Saria's theme, to Gerudo. But I did like the, where is it? Oh, why am I not? I know the Overworld is amazing, but not that one. That was Nintendo 64. Look at Melee. Look at it. Even has it. Brawl. But, again, ooh, no wait, it was Dark World. My bad. Anywho, so a lot of people actually are thoroughly invested in your music in the background, and they'll be like, "Can you switch the song?" And sometimes they can switch it. It just really depends on how you set things up. Because they'll just enter into the arena, they'll hear your music that you selected, obviously, and then they have to manually change it. They're like, "Oh my god, I can't do that." Yeah, Sonic was obviously an amazing one. But like, I never went into Animal Crossing to figure out all this stuff. I know there's a lot of KK Slider songs. Again, viewers had to tell me, like, "Oh, do this one." So just knowing these tracks would be, probably worthwhile. But you have this whole thing to 86. And then if you actually buy the characters, you got even more soundtracks. It was great. But again, it was just a lot of soundtracks that I just didn't care to go to. Like, Game and Watch. Anywho. I didn't even know you could make playlists. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Fire Emblem thing. The whole roster is just Fire Emblem. Okay. And now I've made it into Brawl music. I think that was in Brawl. Because I'm distinctly remembering Meta Knight right now with this song. Let's see. Oh yeah. Games and more. Classic mode. Homebrewing contests. Again, it's like a lot of people will go online and they'll do quick play and then they'll stream that as well. I only got one character in Elite Smash and it's really hard to keep her there if I ever play her ever again. So people will sometimes just play quick play, show that as their stream, and some people just watch and enjoy, or the good commentary, or the, so I'm not the biggest fan of these streams. That is boring. But I didn't usually like battle arenas just to see like what the reaction of the streamer was. And I was always so nervous to join a stream. I don't know how people do this. Like, I would be so nervous to fight someone in an arena. That wasn't mine. I was totally good about mine and somebody joining in mine, and like I totally was never nervous, except for during tournaments. Oh, nerve wracking. But you could create an arena, and just going into someone else's arena just freaked me out. Like, I'm like, oh, they're gonna not like me. I can't talk to them and make them like me that way. Like, they have to see me play. Like, so that freaked me out. I'm sure a lot of people don't get that way. I just do. So, okay, let's see. No password. Let's just do a random notion of this. 4-player Smash. Again, I'm not going to play too long, guys. Like, maybe 3 battles. But, let's see. So, 3 stock rule set. Again, you can always select your rule set. I don't care enough to fix it. So, bottom 2 leave. You can always switch it. Bottom 1 leaves. Like, usually that will take you a lot longer if you do bottom 1 leaves. A lot of people like to just like go into the arena and be switched out as fast, like, again, so more people could actually play, right? So as much as it's like, oh yay, one person leaves, but if there's like a line out the door, it's really not the best way to do it. People get very impatient. And they sit there to wait for 2 to 3 battles. They're like, Don't mention the notion of like when people go and leave their controller and then they're actually put into the arena because somebody's like, oh, I don't want to play, I'm gonna go to the back of the line, and then they come back and they realize they've been put off to the side, and then they're all upset. They're like, I was in line, I was number 1 and now I'm in the back of the line, put me in the front. I can't. Gotta love people. Oh. But anywho, 4-player Smash or... Okay, I'm gonna tell you, be real with this one. Okay, 1-on-1 Smash is gonna get your most numbers here. 1-on-1. I've done so many of these arenas that sadly 1-on-1 is the one that if like I wanted the most views for that day, I wanted the most people to show up to an arena, 1-on-1 is where it was gonna happen. 4-player Smash was the worst. The second best is obviously Team Battle. But 4-player Smash just isn't, no, it's dead to the world. Now, I'm gonna go Team Battle. Screw it. And no password. I'm gonna show you. There was the she's alright. I'm not putting my Twitch down. It's gone. It's done. Let's see. Create an arena. Okay, so that's how you do it. Basic, simple. Create an arena. There are so many values to that I just skipped. But anywho, I'm gonna go in thinking like, you know what, I'm gonna set the tone. See, the tone is like do 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 do, like, so they, you know, you give them a sense of what they're going into, right? Zelda and more Zelda. That's what you're gonna get. And there is a lot of this where you're just literally waiting for something to enter, or somebody to enter into your arena. Sorry, somebody to enter your arena. Now, I'm gonna guess that nobody's gonna come in for. That's not supposed to happen. But sometimes you'll just be waiting there, hoping that somebody shows up. Legit. This person doesn't even know they're being streamed. Maybe. It could be cool. Okay. But funny enough is I've never really streamed this live on YouTube or even like battles in general. Okay. Except for my tournaments. That is correct. Ugh. I played random. Oh, and I would highly recommend a GameCube controller. That's me just being nostalgic, probably. Nostalgia! Ah! Okay. Aww. Okay. Okay. Oh, I jumped on it. Ah! Ugh. Okay. Oh god. Again. Nope. I slipped. Ah. I like the jumping action. They're noticing I'm jumping. Ooh. Oh man. No, I was never good at finishing things. See, like right now. Ah! I am in. I'm ahead. But. Oh god. I did not mean that. My hands are so slippery. I'm sweating. Okay. Oh! Come on, girl. There you go. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They are not getting an Avenger! No! Okay. There you go. Haha! Okay, now they can kill me. That doesn't look too right. Okay. Ah! Couldn't time it. Or, not time it, but couldn't get it. Ah! Again. Oh. that sucks. They're like, how dare they do that? I just feel like oopsies happen. Ugh. Okay. Ah! Okay. Oh no. Ooh. And for the life of me, I said, oh, whoa. Oh, dang it. Oh, that killed! Oh my god. Oof. Nice. Okay. Oof. Good get. No way. There's no way that was death. Trying to make me believe in BS. Ugh, oh god. Okay. Oh god. Went too high. I don't know how that hit, but okay. Oh god. Okay. Oh. I should have grabbed. Punished. Oh. Dang it. That was gonna be that simple. Nope, that was bad. Ugh. Okay. That will kill. There you go. GG. Oh my god. Yay. Good fight. And that's also one of the things you should try to do as a streamer is a lot of people actually take us really seriously, guys. And if you're just dismissing it like, oh, you know, you're just not you're just kind of dismissing it and being like, well, I won this, haha, like, you know, and you're not understanding how much that's like impacting them. Be wary of that. Okay. Oh. I forgot I do have this on team. My bad. Yo, I'm liking the matchup though with Ganondorf and Sheik. Let's go. Well, come in, guys. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Okay. Again, the reality of team attack. And yes, I did have the color, and you can see the difference there. Of like, he's like made sure that I know. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Doya! Okay. Oh god, no. I'm surprised I stopped him. Her? No? Ah! Okay, oh no. Thank you, Ganon, for running into me and saving my life. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Couldn't throw that. Ugh. I did it! Oh my god. Oof. 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 Ah! Okay. Just chase. Oh! Oh god, no! Sorry, Ganon. Oh. Oof. No, 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 no! Pac-Man's just definitely chasing me. Oh god, I've been. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. No, no. Woohoo! No, please. Okay. Oh, nice. Nope. No, 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 no. Ugh. Ugh, no! Why won't you let me hit you? Ugh, no! I want it. I want the double hit! I can't get it. Oh god. Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh god. Oh, sorry! Ah! Oh my god. That burly man almost keeps getting hit by me. Ah! Oh my god! I died because of my partner, didn't I? Wait. Oh, I'm here! What the? I don't know what happened to me. I'm just very confused with life. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. No, you leave him alone! Oh my god. I saved us from getting, you know, painted. Oh no. He just restocked me! Oh my god. That will also happen to you, folks. Oh, stock stolen. But hey, I'm okay with that. I'm totally chill. But you're like, get somebody who's on your team and they're like totally mad at you about that stuff. Like FL Slider. Oh my god! The bullied! Oh my god. FL Slider would like die and like he'd end up taking my stock. And I'm like, bruh, was that like. Oh no! There goes Sim. GG. Oh my god. Or FL Slater would like never have a chance in that scenario, and then I could have, and then he's all like, actually, I'm gonna take your one remaining stock, and it's gonna be up to me now. Oh my god, that happens. Oh my god. Again, you gotta trust on who your partner is, right? So I think this will be the last one, and then I will be ending my stream. But I do enjoy my chic. She's had way too many years with me, and we've experienced a lot together. It's like it's just a character. Oh, let's see if they'll press it. They might wait for the fourth one. Oop. They're like, no, we are going to wait. Yeah, it's dependent on the people who come in. As much as I'd love to say it's dependent on the streamer, it is to a point. See? Cannot begin. They exited. I should have said GG or something. See, you can do all your messages here. There are a lot of people who will be in your arena, and they will not want to leave when you're like, okay, I'm gonna be done, guys. So sometimes I just left it open for my viewers, just because like they get this random time to be all together, right? So I was just like, okay, like because I have to go, like I could just leave my Switch on and just come by every once in a while and shake the controller, and they can still keep playing. So I like to do that. And you get some really bizarre names, by the way. So just so you know, you'd have to be worried about that. Okay. Last battle. Let's go. We are waiting for the Captain Falcon. Show me your moves. Show me your knees. Look at those ears on Ganondorf, like, bruh. Oh. Whee! Oh god. These two are basically the same character, just one's more manly. So yeah, that's another one. Oh my god. Doria! Ow. I'm liking this dude competition. Yep. Bye! Oh! Oh! That was a nice combo. No, you don't. Please. Oh, oh, he just screwed his plans. Oof. Yeah. Oh, he dodged me. Woo. No. I stopped that one. Okay, okay, okay. Ah! Oh god. That's what I did. What? Ah! Not the legs! Those burly legs. No. Wait, is everybody dead? Yeah, everybody's dead. Okay, okay. We all cleared. Again, that's what also happens at a 3v, or a 3 battle. Is that the double team. Oh, fuck you. No, no. Ah! Ugh. I'm scared of the falcon. Ooh. Ah! Oh my god. Sorry. Ah! Okay. Dude. Oh, that was nice, but it nulled out mine. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Ugh. Ugh. No! No, 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 no! I kinda wanna play them again. These are... This is so fun though. Okay. I like the burly characters. It's just one of my things. Like, I love playing against the big, like, heavy characters. That's like such a challenge for me. I love it. Not the, like, Fire Emblem characters. Ugh. Oh! That was so nice. Oh, he's going after Cap. No! Don't mind me. Oh god. Okay, I just realized he has one. Oh wait, he has one stock at 91%. Yikes! Ah! Don't you Toriyami? Ah! Oh my god! No, 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 no! Oh my god! No, 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 no! I'm gonna go. Okay. No, no, you don't. You don't get to knee me. I'm gonna die first. Let's be real. No! Oh my god! Look at him! Look at him chasing me. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Ah! Oh my god. No. Please. Ah! I'm sorry, that scared me. Oh, no. Come on. No, you don't, Cap! No! Oh my god, please, leave me alone. Ugh. Oh god. Please. Sorry, I'm getting really screamy. No. Okay. Ugh. No! Oh my god, no. Ah! No. Oh my god. Okay. There. No! There I go! I'm dead! I told you this is the first one to die! Oh my god. Let's be real. I was at 70%. That's already like a 200%. I think I want to do one more. If they stay in this arena. Oh my god. Again, it's always dependent on, like, who you have in here, right? As well. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Oops. My man! Just wait till it knocks it out. Will it all be red versus blue? They could have done a different color. Yay! I like the pair up. It's just hard to not hit him, but at least if I hit him, it's not so damaging. Well, it's the same amount of damage, just not as horrifying. Okay. Okay, nope. Come here, Falcon! Don't pay attention to me. You'll regret it. Oh no! Please don't give me Cloud. Ah! All I think of is conniptions with that. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, don't you dare, Cloud! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god! Oh my god. Oh, I don't know how I didn't die, but we take those. Oh god! Captain Falcon just literally like went in front of me. I didn't even notice. Ah, there you go. Ah, throw some more. Oh. Oh! I moved! I did not mean to do that! Okay. Thank you, Nintendo. Ah. Okay. Thank the lag. Oh, lag is a huge thing, by the way. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, okay. Is that your viewers will complain and complain about lag. Because, you know, they want to play a nice, you know, non-laggy battle. But unfortunately, the internet is just the internet. It's gotta do that. Oh! Ooh. Oh, come on, come on. Okay. No, 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 no. How dare you Kirby me? If anyone knows what that means, it's just the up B. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Ooh. Yeah, I did it! I did it! Oh my god. That was very lucky on my part. Just to be real. My partner. Okay. Nope. Oh snap. Okay, I'm gonna just let you take care of him. Oh my god, just let me. I'm gonna let you take care of him. I'll be the cheerleader back here. Please, just don't kill me. I just don't want to die. I have 2 stocks though. I could be okay with the dying. Thank God they knew what to do. Oh god, no. No, no, no. Oh, nope, not far enough. Oh! Okay. No. Ah! Steal my stock, buddy! Steal it! Steal it! He's like, ah, I'll let her do it. Please! They're like, ooh, ooh, go the other way, woman! Oh! Okay. No way. Way! GG! Yeah, the good guys and the bad guys coming together. Well, who's who? I don't know. Good fight. I killed Cloud every one of his stocks. Let's go. I gotta say, you know, bye, but they might start a battle before I do that, so let's see if I can. Yep, see, there you go. I can't. I'm gonna have to do the old-fashioned way of running. That's what also happens, is unfortunately people will just press start because they want to keep going, and they don't hear the stream or whatever, and they're just playing. And, you'll have to force it out, which sucks, because you're just ending their fun, right? And ultimately, we hope that Smash is a fun game and not take it so dang seriously at the end of the day, right, guys? It's meant to be fun. It's just to be chaotic and fun. But thank you everybody for coming on by. I don't know if I'll ever do Smash again, but I just wanted to hash out the, you know, all the experience I've gotten from streaming on my old Twitch account. I don't stream there anymore, but give you the pointers of years and years of streaming. It's just not too many, just 4, but good luck. And you know what to do, guys. Y'all know what I'm gonna tell y'all to do. You're all gonna be safe.